G'day mates, Mr. Boma from Mr. Boma's Balloons here. Today I'm going to be teaching you the koala. I got a whole army of koalas here. By crikey, they are the cutest. I mean, look at how cuddly they are. This one here takes 3 grey 260s, a black 260 and a white Link-o-loon or Quicklink. But don't worry, if you don't have one of those, you can always use a white 260 here. And the benefit of that is you can take the leftover white 260 and use it to fill in the ears. Now if you don't like this seating position, you can always take the arms and tie them together and put them on a branch. And for one more added touch, you can give them a little bit of leafy green there. That's a green heart that I've sucked the air out of and crinkled it up and put it right there in the corner of the mouth. So grab your balloons, let's get started. Alright, for our koala we need 3 grey 260s, a black 260, and a white Link-o-loon or Quicklink, or you could use a white 260. We are going to start with the Link-o-loon or the Quicklink. Inflate this, I don't know, softball size, I guess. And after you tie it, take the knot and roll it down a little bit. And then we want to make a bubble here at the end. We don't want it too large. Okay, about 2 fingers. So it's about the size, and then we pinch twist it, and it's about the size of a large pinch twist that you would get out of a 260. We don't want it too much larger than that, or your koala ends up with a really large lower jaw. Because that's what that is the koala's lower jaw. Okay, we are going to inflate this one with about a 7-finger tail. I'm going to make a 4-finger bubble to start. I'm giving this a little bit of a squeeze here. 4-finger bubble. And that's going to wrap in right there. Going to make another 4-finger bubble. Okay, match the first one. And take your knot and wrap it around there and then pass it through the center. Okay, that'll keep that from coming undone. We're going to make a small bubble. 1 finger. 1-finger bubble. And a pinch twist. And then we're going to match these, coming back down. One like that. I'm actually going to make a pinch twist here. And then I'm going to come back up. Like that. So this is the back of the head. This is the front of the head. Now the rest of this balloon I'm going to give a squeeze. And I'm going to put through the center of the head. That's kind of one of the reasons we have that spacer bubble, is to make that easier to open up. Push the balloon through. So push it through, give it a squeeze. This should end up being pretty soft. Okay, take the end and wrap it into that pinch twist. And then you can adjust, these are the ears, you can adjust them as you see fit. And because this is soft, what will end up happening is that where it goes through the center there'll end up being almost no air in the balloon at that point as it goes through the center. It's being sandwiched in there, and it's forcing the air into the 2 sides. Okay. The gray pinch twist is in the back of the head, the white pinch twist is in the front of the head. Okay. And, oh, we've got a lot of stringiness here that I don't want. I'm actually going to wrap that around there. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so black or gray pinch twist in the back, white pinch twist in the front, and we don't have that gapping in the center there. That was bad. Okay, take your next gray 260. And on this one, we're going to only have about a 5-finger tail. I'm going to do the first arm. Okay, so this ends up being 3.5 to 4 fingers on either side of the bend. I don't do a hand or anything like that on this. Okay, and then we're going to attach this here at the neck. Okay. So we've got, you could just do arms there, but what we're going to do with this is we're going to take this up and around. Up and around. And back into the neck. Okay? So it's like that. Goes up and around the face. Now before we do the other arm, we're going to do the back of our koala. So this ends up being 4 or 5 fingers, a pinch twist for the tail, come back up, the same amount, and we should end up with just enough for our other arm. If you end up with extra balloon, if you wanted, I suppose you could have put a loop at the bottom or made the back longer. But you should end up with almost exactly the right amount of balloon here, hopefully. Okay. It's a mess right now. And it should be a mess right now. This loop is not going to stay around the head until we get the eyes put in. The eyes are going to be what actually holds that loop in place. Okay? The Link-o-loon or Quicklink, we're going to grab right here where the nub meets the balloon, twist it around a little bit, and then attach it to a pinch twist. That is the tail. And again, you could do a loop there actually if you've got enough balloon. Okay. We're going to take our last gray 260 and leave 6 or 7 finger tail. We are going to not use all of this. I do very simple feet, just a loop twist and a pinch twist. That's the foot and heel. This goes through between where the body and the back are. Like that. I'm going to give this a little bit of a squeeze to make the legs a little bit soft. And then the legs, I want to come around the body just like that. So, about right there. If your legs end up being slightly different lengths, that's okay because you can pull them or push them. So see, if one leg is longer than the other, you can adjust it. You can pull and push either way to adjust it left or right. Okay. I'm going to make a small spacer bubble here and attach to the other foot and break off the rest. I use this style legs. I think Baldy the Clown is who I learned these legs from. But what's nice about them is you can see here, well, one foot is way fatter than the other. Okay, ignore that. What you can see here is that you can put so the koala is standing up, or you can swivel them so that the koala will be sitting down. Okay. Let's do the face, and then we'll put everything in place and it'll all come together. I know it still looks like a mess. Taking our black balloon, Putting a little bit of air in there, and now I want a long nozzle on this. I'm going to do about a 3-finger bubble here, and break off the rest and save that to do the eyes. Tie this off. That's our nose. You can make it bigger or smaller depending on your taste, how you like it. I'm going to take the long nozzle, I'm going to put it through the face, all the way to the back. Put it all the way through, pull it, and then up to the pinch twist on the top, and wrap it around there. Take the other end, bring it down and wrap it around at the neck. If you feel like you're wrestling balloons, that's normal. It is balloon wrestling. Okay, so there's the nose. If you want, you can take this and you can twist it around, and that'll give the nose more of a square look. It depends on what you prefer. All up to you. Okay. Let's take the rest of the black balloon. Put a little bit of air in there. We're not going to need much of this at all. Okay. I'm going to make a small bubble. Small bubble. Less than 2 fingers. And I am going to tie end to end. I'm going to try to tie end to end. Let's give that another shot. One more time. Tying end to end. Ta-da! Yay! And we're going to do that again. Tie end to end. You should end up with a pretty round looking bubble there. If you've got a lot of excess balloon hanging off, you might want to break that off or cut that off if you've got scissors. Okay, now we need some slack because this is going to go again through the middle of the head. Okay, and then make another bubble same size. Whoop. It's a little small. Alright, close enough. I think this one's a little bit large, but that's okay. Break off the rest and tie again, end to end. So what you should end up with is 2 smallish round black bubbles. If you've made my panda design, same kind of thing, but on the panda you end up with much larger bubbles for the eye spots. Okay, we're going to take this, I'm going to move the loop out of the way, I'm going to take it through the center of the head, like that, and now pull the loop back up and push the eyes through. Okay, one of my arms is way out of whack here. Let's bring that arm down, put it in place. Now it's just a matter of kind of positioning your balloons at this point. So I like to pull this loop out a little bit so that the eyes are not, I don't want the eyes all the way sticking out like that. You can do that, you can. But I like mine back a little bit. I like to move the bottom of the ears up a little bit so they're not all the way at the bottom of the head, but so that they're kind of in the middle of the head. Okay. Give these squeeze, kind of square them off. And then with the arms, if you find that the arms are a problem, and they often are, take the arm and attach it to the foot. I know that seems weird. Why are you attaching the arm to the foot? It actually ends up putting the koala in a very cute sitting position. The other thing you can do is you could tie the arms together and then put him on a tree. The koalas have great big foreheads, so you don't want the eyes up too high. You want them kind of even with the top of the nose. And that's it. You can actually leave this pinch twist off, and then the head won't be looking down as much. The head will be looking back a little bit more. And that is your koala. Okay. We'll untwist that so that you can see it. There it is with the nose untwisted, unsquared. And there it is with the nose squared. So it's up to you which you like better. Hopefully you can get some use out of this. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.